Logan the Lion Brooks paced around the gym like a lion in a cage, lean and confident, with a swagger that seemed too big for the worn mats under his feet. At 23, he was the undefeated king of Iron Fist Dojo, a regional MMA champ, and a constant reminder to newcomers of what arrogance looked like in human form. His knockout reel played on a loop in the locker room, and his Instagram was flooded with shirtless selfies, flexes, and quotes like "train like a beast, feast on the weak." Today was no different. Logan had just wrapped up a morning training session, sweat glistening on his skin, when Master Chen, the wise and stern head instructor, approached him. Logan. Master Chen said, arms folded. "We have a guest. I want you to spar with her." Logan grabbed a towel and wiped his face. "Her?" Yes. Chen nodded. "A 14-year-old girl from Japan. Her name is Aiko. She's been training under Master Yamada, a friend of mine. She's visiting for a few weeks." Logan burst into laughter. Wait, you want me to spar a child? What is this, a joke?" Around them, a few younger students turned to listen. Word was already spreading. Logan was going to spar a girl half his age. Phones came out. A crowd began to form. Master Chen remained stone-faced. "Treat it as a technical session. She's not your enemy. She's your partner. Today, understood?" "Whatever you say, Sensei." Logan grinned, tossing his towel aside. "Hope she brought her teddy bear." A few of the newer students chuckled. A group of teenage boys whispered and laughed as Aiko stepped quietly onto the mat. She was tiny, maybe 5 feet 2, slender, with shoulder-length black hair tied back into a neat ponytail. She wore a plain white GI with black kickboxing shorts underneath. Her expression was unreadable, calm, not intimidated. She bowed deeply to Master Chen, then to Logan. Logan just stared at her and gave a lazy nod. "Let's just get this over with." He cracked his neck and bounced on his heels as they squared up. Aiko stood poised, still and centered, her eyes locked on his with unnerving focus. "Begin." Master Chen said. Logan didn't rush in. Not at first. He played it up, hands low, mocking footwork, giving the crowd a little show. "All right, little ninja," he smirked. "Show me what you've got." Aiko didn't move. He feinted a jab, quick and casual. She didn't flinch. He threw a light jab, not even a full punch, just a poke. It cut through the air in front of her face. Still, no reaction. The crowd murmured, unsure. Some giggled, others shifted uncomfortably. Logan backed up and circled. "This is boring," he said loudly. "Do you fight or just meditate?" Still no answer. Aiko turned slightly with him, never dropping her stance. Then he snapped forward again, a little faster this time, and threw a low leg kick, the kind he used in warm-ups. This time, Aiko stepped forward and blocked it with her shin, smoothly transitioning her weight. It was subtle, efficient, surprising. Logan's smile twitched. "Okay." He came in again, throwing a jab cross combo. Not full power, but enough to test her reactions. Aiko slipped the jab, ducked under the cross, and stepped inside his range before backing out again in a single graceful motion. Logan blinked. Did she just dance around him? The crowd started, paying attention now. From the back, one of the newer guys whispered, "She's fast." Logan didn't like being shown up, especially not in front of his dojo, so this time, he turned it up. He surged forward with a real strike, a low kick to draw her guard down, followed by a hook to the head. But as the low kick came, Aiko pivoted and angled off. Before the hook even left his shoulder, she was gone. He swung into air. That's when it happened. In one seamless movement, Aiko spun on her back foot, low and tight, and launched her right leg upward in a blazing arc. It sliced through the air, aimed directly for his jaw. Crack. The sound echoed across the dojo like a gunshot. Logan's body jolted as the kick landed. His head snapped sideways. His feet left the mat. He dropped like a sack of bricks. The room went dead silent. The smirk on Logan's face vanished before he even hit the ground. He lay there, blinking up at the flickering fluorescent lights, dazed, one hand slowly rising to his jaw. Nobody moved. Master Chen exhaled softly, then clapped. Once. Point to Asterisk, she bowed again, her breathing calm and steady, no gloating, no smile, just discipline. Asterisk, phones were still recording. One student whispered, "Did she just knock out Logan?" Asterisk, another muttered, "She didn't even break a sweat." Asterisk, Logan groaned and sat up, still stunned. His cheek was already swelling. He looked around in disbelief, as if trying to process what just happened. Asterisk, WHA, what the hell was that? He mumbled. Asterisk, Aiko stepped forward and answered, softly, "Mawashi Jerry, spinning roundhouse. You dropped your guard after the leg feint." Then she bowed and walked off the mat. The gym stayed quiet for several more seconds. It wasn't just the kick, it was the precision, the control, the way she dissected him like she'd seen that exact sequence 1,000 times in her head. Asterisk, the spell broke when someone finally exhaled and whispered, "She's only 14. Asterisk, and Logan, the Lion of Iron Fist Dojo, remained kneeling, outclassed and outkicked, as the gym buzzed with quiet awe.
Logan sat on the mat, stunned, one gloved hand still on his cheek. Around him, the gym had fallen into a stunned silence. The same people who had cheered him on moments ago now watched him with wide eyes, their cameras still raised but no longer. Recording, no one spoke. Aiko stood just a few feet away, her breathing calm and steady, her stance relaxed. She gave another respectful bow before stepping off the mat, walking toward the bench at the far wall. She moved without a hint of arrogance, without so much as a glance back at Logan. The kick had been clean, deliberate, and final. Asterisk, Master Chen walked over to Logan, offering his hand. For a moment, Logan just stared at it, his jaw still aching. Eventually, he took it and rose to his feet. Asterisk, you okay? Master Chen asked. Asterisk, Logan nodded slowly. Yeah, I'm fine. His voice was hoarse, his ego bruised far worse than his jaw. Asterisk, the crowd was still quiet. Everyone was watching. Logan looked around at the faces. The kids who idolized him, the fighters who trained under him, the friends who'd once laughed at his jokes. Now their expressions ranged from awe to discomfort. Some didn't know where to look. I underestimated her, Logan muttered under his breath. Master Chen nodded. You mocked her. Asterisk, Logan flinched at the words. Not from the tone. Wasn't being cruel, just truthful. Asterisk, Chen continued. Respect must exist before the first strike, not just after the last. Asterisk, Logan ran a hand through his sweat-dampened hair. Yeah, I get it now. Asterisk, across the room, Aiko was quietly removing her gloves. A few students approached her, cautiously at first, then more openly. One of the younger girls, no older than 10, asked shyly, How did you move so fast? Asterisk, Aiko smiled gently. I've practiced that movement 1,000 times. Speed comes from understanding, not strength. Asterisk, Logan overheard. He glanced down at his own gloves, still strapped to his hands. They suddenly felt heavier than ever. Asterisk, from the side, his best friend Marco approached and handed him a bottle of water. Man, she cleaned your clock, he said, trying to sound lighthearted. You good? Asterisk, Logan took the bottle, nodded, and chugged it. But he didn't smile. I deserved it. Asterisk, Marco raised an eyebrow. Whoa, who are you, and what have you done with Logan Brooks? Asterisk, Logan chuckled bitterly. Maybe I got knocked into a parallel universe. Asterisk, they both fell silent again. Then Logan sighed and walked over to the replay monitor at the corner of the gym, where one of the coaches was already reviewing the footage. Asterisk, mind if I see it? Logan asked. Asterisk, the coach hit play. The screen lit up with the moment everyone was still talking about. Logan watched himself dance around, smirking, jabbing carelessly. Then the kick, that devastating, precise spinning roundhouse, landed frame by frame. Asterisk, he winced as he saw his own mouth twist sideways from the impact. He actually watched his own legs give out. It looked worse in slow motion. But what struck him most wasn't the impact, it was her eyes. Asterisk, just before the kick, Aiko's gaze never left him. She read his footwork, watched his weight shift, tracked his guard drop, all in a split second. The kick wasn't just fast, it was calculated. Asterisk. She didn't even blink, Logan whispered. She saw it all before I even moved. Asterisk, exactly. said Master Chen, who had returned beside him. She saw what you didn't. That's why she beat you. Logan looked over at Aiko again. She was now helping a younger student with their stance, correcting footwork with gentle precision. She wasn't boasting, wasn't posing for pictures. She didn't care about going viral. She cared about the craft. Logan said slowly, "Do you think she could go pro?" Master Chen smiled faintly. "One day, yes, if she chooses. 2, but her goal is not to fight for fame. It's to master herself." That hit harder than the kick. Logan leaned against the wall, suddenly feeling like the loudest voice in a world that now demanded quiet. He had spent years trying to prove he was the best, but in one short sparring session, a 14-year-old girl had shown him what true mastery looked like, not just of technique, but of ego, discipline, and focus. Later that afternoon, most of the gym had cleared out. The whispers had already begun circulating on social media. Clips of the fight were being edited, rewatched, and shared. Logan got humbled. One caption read, 14-year-old girl drops local MMA champ. Said another, he didn't care. For once, he wasn't looking for likes. He sat on a bench near the exit, unwrapping his hands. When Aiko approached him, she held something in her hand, a small bundle wrapped in cloth. She bowed respectfully and offered him the bundle. "What's this?" he asked, taking it. A cooling herbal compress. "For your jaw," she replied. "My grandfather makes them." Logan was stunned. "You brought this for me?" "I prepared it before the match," she said simply, "just in case." His eyebrows lifted. "You thought you might hit me?" Aiko tilted her head slightly. "No, I knew I might hurt your pride, but it was never personal." Logan stared at her for a moment, then let out a quiet laugh. "You're scary, you know that." Aiko smiled faintly. "Only to those who don't listen." They both laughed softly, the tension finally breaking. "You're going to be incredible one day," Logan said sincerely. "You already are." She bowed again, her eyes calm. "Thank you." As she walked away, Logan leaned back and pressed the herbal compress gently to his jaw. The coolness seeped into the swelling. But what comforted him more was the humility in her gesture. That night, Logan posted a single photo on his social media, a still from the video. It showed the exact moment before Iso's foot made contact, his face just starting to register the mistake. His caption read, "Respect isn't given, it's earned, and sometimes it's taught the hard way. Thank you, Aiko *. No hashtags, no bravado, just truth." Within hours, the post had thousands of comments. Some mocked him, others praised his honesty. But the most liked comment came from a new account @_AIKO.Yamada. It said, "Even the strongest can learn. That is what makes them stronger." And the gym, once filled with mocking laughter, now echoed with a new kind of energy. One of respect, humility, and admiration. Logan wasn't the same fighter anymore, but for the first time in years, that felt like a good thing.